Hello everyone, it's me, Chronic EXE. I'm also known as the Shift HD, and oh my god, I'm a rhyming genius. And today I'm going to be talking about, well, what am I going to be talking about? I think I'm going to chat about console gaming versus PC gaming, because obviously that causes quite a stir. And I'm one of those people that can create a stir. So, first of all, obviously PC gaming is obviously the superior, and every single console gamer is going to say consoles are fucking, oh, they're cheap, everyone can use them, and oh my god, in this game, I dodge literally every single bouncing Betty. It is ridiculous, and I love shotguns and shit like that, so I thought I'd go around razzing it around with a shotgun in this gameplay. But anyway, going back onto the console gaming, so it's obviously superior. We've got graphics, DirectX 11 straight away. What else we've got? We've got modifications, dedicated servers, low pings, massive variety of mods, free games. So like say for example, we've got Blacklight Retribution, PlanetSide 2, Mech Warrior Online, Hawken, and there's loads of other games that are going to be coming out as well in the future. So what else have we got in console game for PC gaming? There's obviously we've got compatibility issues. That's probably one of the downsides. Is not everything is compatible with each other, and sometimes things can get quite expensive. I give console gamers that one, but I do have to say you can easily get a computer that is easily powerful than a console for about 200 quid, and the games obviously at the same time on PC are incredibly cheap, especially on Steam, because they have winter sales, autumn sales, summer sales, and just random sales anyway. You know, like say for example the other day I picked up Saints Row the 3rd with all of its downloadable content for £7. And if you went into a normal store, you'd probably be able to pick it up pre-owned for about 20 quid or something like that. But I'd say the other downside to PC is allowance of keys. Say for example, if you've got a disc and it says it's not activated on like Origin or Steam or something like that, and it says it's got a limited amount of keys available, well, that can be a downside. So you reformat your PC, then you install it again, then you've used another key, and say for example you might have 5 keys in total to be able to use. That could be a real downside to PC. But the advantage of console, I expect, is well, rented games. You can go pick up some games for pretty cheap. The other downside to console is, well, for Xbox anyway, is you have to pay for the Xbox Live service to have gold and things like that. Whilst on PC, internet is completely fucking free. You don't have to pay for anything apart from downloadable content. Normally downloadable content on PC was actually free for Call of Duty 2, for World at War. When we had the patches, like say for example the map packs, we had the map packs for free. I don't think console gamers knew that. You guys were shelling out 5 quid or so, or whatever it was, £12 or whatever it is for the map packs. We got them installed for us for free just because we were downloading patches. So obviously we can have massive amounts of frames per second. We've got strafing in Quake engines. What else have we got? It's just an endless list. It's the fact that PC at the end of the day is superior to console. I don't understand why console gamers just come over and say, oh, console gaming's better. Okay, fair enough that you can play with all your friends and things like that, but you can have a massive variety of friends all over the world on PC, just like you would on Xbox Live. But I guess you would also play with people just in generally that are your friends in real life, for example, just at school and things like that. But then again, you might come across people that are in your school as well that have also got a huge, great big whacking PC and are able to play PC games like World of Warcraft. Because obviously everyone knows a lot of people that plays World of Warcraft. I still know a load of people that are, you know, my age, 20 years old, 21 years old, maybe even 30 years old, that actually play World of Warcraft and shit like that because they love the game. They just, it's just one of those games that they can play all the time without having anyone say shit to them because they're old enough. Blah blah fucking blah. So I'm running out of reasons at the moment. I didn't really plan this, obviously, and I don't know how much left is obviously left of this gameplay. So let's have a quick look. Okay, about 2 minutes left. What else can I say? Install it. Console gaming versus PC.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
PC games. Everything is created on the PC, so I kind of find it really annoying that PC games might not work efficiently like they should on a console. But then again, consoles' graphics are toned down like fuck compared to the ones that we get. Like Assassin's Creed 3, that just came out. We've got 2 times or 4 times the amount of resolution that was in consoles, as well as DirectX 11, loads and loads of weather effects. And fuck knows what else they included for us. Max Payne 3 was the same. And all the new games basically, as obviously the new hardware is eventually coming out. I mean, if you think about it, a console's hardware is around about 10 years old, most of it anyway, and what's the new consoles going to be? They're going to be like, what is it? Like first generation i7 quad core, so they're still going to be massively behind PCs, but finally it's going to be DirectX 11 and better damn looking games. So hopefully the next Call of Duty well, if there is going to be another Call of Duty, I say no, because it's just ruined it for PC. That's another thing that's probably an advantage for console. PC is slowly coming back. They like the way they're making the games, it was all console, low resolution textures, and now finally the PC support is finally coming in because everyone knows the Xbox 360 and the PS3 is coming to the end of its hardware life. It's probably got another year left of it until the actual 720, or what they say is going to be called the Xbox, the next generation PS4 or PlayStation Orbis, whatever the fuck they decide to call it. So that will be the next generations, and hopefully they will be actually pretty good, and games get massively good in resolution, reality, and blah blah blah. So it's a slow step, but it's finally happening. We've only got a year left to cope with low resolution shitty console ports. That's another thing that you got ahead of us, is the console ports. Fucking annoying when we don't get one done correctly. Anyway, that's pretty much what I can come out with so far with this rant. It's just the pure fact that PC gamers are elitists. We got the shit so we can do the shit, and I'll tell you what, it's worse if you've got all the equipment but you're actually shit at the games. That's an annoyance. But I'm really good at games. I've got a good PC, like a pretty sick PC as a matter of fact. It's like just over £1,000 worth of kit. So yeah, I've got. If any console gamer is going to be like, "Oh, you're fucking shit at console, that's why you're saying this." No, I'm not. I've got an Xbox 360 and I've got a PS3. I'm signed up to both online services on multiple different accounts on each Xbox and PS3. As soon as I go on to console, it takes me about 5-10 minutes to get used to the sensitivity, and it's just like playing on PC but without a keyboard and mouse. Another thing that we've got over you is keyboard and mouse binding and things like that. It's just oh my god, it's so much more precision. It's just, some games, alright, fair enough, you have to play with the gamepad because it can be a bit annoying. Like say for example Assassin's Creed, you want to actually sit back and watch the game come like fall out in front of you, not sit there 2 meters in front of the screen, kind of, you know, like 30 centimeters away from the screen, like, oh my god, FPS mode, Call of Duty, I know where everyone is, I can see everything. Oh yeah, we got field of view as well. We need that shit. Field of view is a massive advantage over someone. Well, not really over someone, it's just the fact that we get motion sickness. Console gamers are sat back far away from a TV, so they don't really notice it. But when you're up close to it, it gets, you notice all the blur and shit like that, and it gets really it starts straining your eyes and gives you headaches and shit like that. So we need to adjust the field of view to make everything. If console gamers don't know what field of view is, it makes things fish-eyed. So at the moment on Call of Duty, I use 90 field of view. Consoles use 65 as default. Some games might, like Medal of Honor, Warfighter, that actually use 75 field of view in a console game, and that was quite nice. I enjoyed watching one of my friends play on somewhat of a field of view with a console. But if it was up to 90 or so, it would look so much better, but then again they would come across hardware problems, because as you increase the draw distance and the field of view, obviously more things are going to have to be rendered on the screen at any one time. So that is another advantage for PC gamers, is field of view. You can see more of the screen. You might be able to see someone sneaking up on you on your peripheral vision, whilst on console gamers you can't. Anyway people, I'm Shift HD. This has obviously been staring at a wall for quite a long time now, so I'm going to end this right now. Anyway people, flame war on. Bye!